5-star rating for us. All right, man, the game. And shout out to my intern over there, man, our intern Vic. He brought this story to our attention, man. The game shared a photo of a recent tattoo session, which resulted in a tattoo above his left eye, which is number 8, but it's also a tribute for Kobe Bryant. Obviously 8 was his number, and then he switched to 24. And but a lot of people now are coming at the game saying, "Yo, this is ultimate clout chasing." Like first Nipsey, now Kobe. What's your thoughts on this, Sam, man?
Man, look,
get it in.
The thing is, right, I ain't mad at anybody for tributing Kobe, right? But you put it on your face. Come on, dog. It's some clout chasing ass shit. Woo! I can't even lie.
You're gonna have to shake when y'all see it now.
I'm just gonna have to ask. Nah, it's just gonna be fair. I got love for the game. I think he's a great artist, but some shit is like you pushing like borderline. Like if that ain't clout chasing, what the fuck is? I don't know what it is. And put it on his face. So I'm like, if like I know that 2 Chainz put one on his leg. A ton of other people pay homage. I ain't mad at that. But you just follow up all that Nipsey talk with now this. And I said, if the game come out with something, oh man, and then lo and behold, you got the tattoo on his face. Line. Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you think about that? You don't hear too much about that anymore. Was that a run, just a run foot? And what does that say to you now? That what was it? Prolific clothing line.
Yeah.
You don't hear too much about it now. It's not being promoted as much. I'm gonna go on his IG because I don't want to be misquoted, but you don't hear about it as much as we did back when it was hot. To say it like that.
There's a couple reasons probably why. I think that Puma with their line, pretty much shut everything down. That could be one of the reasons. And 2, he probably cashed out on that joint.
What you mean?
He made his bag off it and dipped.
Damn.
They put it out, I think, for a period of time. It sold out quick, according to the article. And he pulled off on, how you gambling, you up, you get out of there, maybe. Right. So maybe that could be the case. I haven't seen it for sale anywhere. I don't mean it's not though. You know what I mean? But my thing is with the game, I just think the dude's he's genuine to a certain extent. He feels good about it, but also it's an area where I think that he is always he's an opportunist and a businessman, and he's looking to cash in as well. That's a
good way to put it. Opportunist. Last time you posted anything from Prolific was October 19th. Shout out to all my Day One fans and those who supported Prolific Records LA. We completely sold out of everything. For all those asking when we will have more merch tomorrow, we will be fully restocked. Now, Prolific Records LA has a Instagram. The last time they posted on Instagram was 2 days ago, and that was to promote the game Born to Rap. The game Born to Rap, the game Born to Rap, the game Born to Rap. Last time they posted something on clothing, and I'm just doing some research. I'm sorry, folks. January 17th. And none of it says Prolific on it. It's more game merchandise, cookies and kicks. So something happened to where Prolific is no longer in the equation for game. You said Puma. That makes a good point. Yeah, maybe they came in there and was like, dog, this is way too close. Shut it down.
I'm not saying that they shut it down. I just think I would say they probably just became the foremost people. You're going to get the Nipsey brand.
So they shut that shit down.
Yeah, they shut it down in a way. Just beating their ass. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, do you think that he cashed out and walked away from the table?
He sold out the first day. And he said he was going to restock, but I don't see anything past that. So who's to say he did and didn't say, fuck it, I'm not even dealing with it no more. I'm good. I'm done.
Right.
We don't know. I don't know enough research on whether or not people are waiting on orders or how that worked. I'm not going to lie to you. I ain't going to do any research on it because I don't care enough to do that. But it kind of goes to the notion of what we were alluding to when it first started. This may be a cash cow, like you said, an opportunistic situation for him. And he cashed in on it and didn't mind the backlash, didn't mind the scrutiny, went and did his thing and got up out of there.
Then they jumped on the Kobe joint like, fuck, I'm getting a tattoo.
You know what I mean?
On my eye. I don't care what nobody's saying.
Fuck him. I ain't mad. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what this turns into his later life. He's done music now. He said he's officially retired, so we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, shout out to the game, man. Guy got a lot of love in his heart for a lot of brothers, man.
Pause.
Yeah, man. Vic, what's your thoughts on that, though? You brought the story up here today. When you first heard it, what you thought about that Kobe tattoo?
Be careful. Game might watch and want to beat your ass.
I mean, I feel like I respect it, but I mean, like your face, like you could have got like your bicep, like anywhere. Like I feel like you just want people to see that.
So it's attention seeking.
Yeah.
You think that you people? I don't know if you're talking about this amongst your friendship, but if this happened to come up, this is some clout chasing ash. This is a situation where he's looking for attention 100%.
Yeah.
The youth is spoken.
Yeah.
Some attention seeking shit.
Nipsey. How about with Nipsey? Game and Nipsey, the way he, really rode Nipsey real hard. They came out with a clothing line called Prolific. How you feel about him with Nipsey? You think that was clout chasing too, or genuine?
It's genuine. I feel because it's just like he was mentored by Nipsey.
Well, Nipsey was mentored by him, so to speak.
Right.
So you feel me? It's like right, like they do a clothing line to continue the marathon.
I don't know about that.
It's questionable. So elaborate, because you say you don't know about that. I never heard this part before. This is new.
Well, I don't know if he's trying to continue the legacy, if that was his intent. No, I think it was more to cash out.
Whoa.
I just think because you look at the direct people around him in his circle, and I don't know Game's situation with Nipsey. I wasn't there, so I'm not about to sit back and say my word is gospel. But when you look at just the direct pieces around Nipsey that are still here, Game ain't affiliated with any of that. Now, some rappers are. Game ain't never affiliated with that.
That's true.
Rapper spoke at his funeral. Snoop, I believe YG did. A couple other people in the Game. But the Game didn't.
But the Game did get the blessing of the family, allegedly, for the Prolific clothing line, as he said in the statement.
Then why stop selling it? And how do they feel about that? If this is if it was to carry on Nipsey's name, why in October did you stop promoting it?
How much do you think he made?
A lot. Shit sold out. That motherfucker probably had a stock worth a lot.
Yeah.
Probably a couple. I mean, yeah, he probably made it out. Hell yeah.
Man.
And now, I mean, we seeing marathon pop-up shops. I think one in New York, and they starting to do that more. That's real dope. They're continuing that on. We question whether or not the marathon store would be open again. And I think both of us were right because one, I don't think the store itself will ever open again. But they're continuing the legacy and doing the pop-up shops. I see one eventually opening again, but never that one.
Right.
It was an eerie feeling going out there, man.
Man, yeah. We gotta, we'll put the videos up to our people that subscribe to our memberships.
Word.
Where they can see, our journey. Because I got a lot of stuff, and I'm sure you got a stuff you ain't even put out. We got to give it to them.
Word.
When we went to LA and we documented pretty much the whole journey.
Now let me ask you this, because I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but we've had conversation about the BET Awards this year.
Yeah.
And doing certain things different and possibly getting out there. We going back
to LA?
No, Crenshaw and Slauson.
Yeah,
going back to the marathon store.
I
definitely want to go back. Go out there and hit his dispensary up.
Yeah.
Have some of that fire-ass marathon.
Yes, sir.
OG. God dang.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean.
It's one of the best strains in the world.
That's a fucking fact.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Nip.
Word.
You ever have? Oh, never mind. Can't sit on the air.
Nah.
Anyway.
Not the intern, never.
Yeah, no, sir, man. That's just the example over here. But you're tuning into the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast with your brother Old God and Sam Ant sitting over there across. I'm gonna take a station identification break. I know you're looking at the wonderful art on the walls, all the great murals over here. You're wondering who in the world did it. You can actually find this guy's work at Foul Mouth Angel on Instagram. That's Foul Mouth Angel on Instagram. And if you actually want to see him on YouTube, he has a YouTube channel right now. It's Foul Mouth Angel TV, and a link will be provided for you in the description box to check out his page and subscribe to him.
The brother also kits studios out for sound. The motherfucker does everything.
Yeah, I wish you could show y'all.
This shit looks dope.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all have to come in here and see. We also have an official wall. Y'all can go ahead and graffiti up on SMS Boulevard.
Yeah.
We got the hoods of where we grew up at, graffitied up here. Man, this shit just means so much. I do miss the old set. I do miss the old spot. I was over there today, man, and just smelling it and sitting over there. I'm just like, wow. It's somewhere, it's hollow ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we'll go back every now and again. But this shit feels like more and more like home every minute by the minute, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate all y'all support. Go follow Foulmouth Angel TV on YouTube, Foulmouth Angel.
Yes, sir.
On Instagram and Twitter, man. Let's go.
Yeah, we actually, man, we working right now behind the scenes, man, saying, man, we're rolling out a package for artists. If they want to get promotions, you know, just stay tuned, keep watching, keep listening to the videos, because real soon you're going to see us promoting for the low, where you can actually get your music, you know, and yourself, your interview in front of, you know, almost 1 million people.
Great plug, man. That's indeed, man. We're doing something, a great service for the people. We dibby and dab through it throughout 2019, but this time this year, we got something official. Should be dope. If y'all invest in yourself, if you're serious about your craft, serious about your art, you're not going to miss this deal. We won't have it up long, but it will make an impact, man. Invest in yourself. Let's go.
Yes, sir. I want to talk about this story, Sam, man. R. Kelly is back in the news. And like I said earlier, according to All Hip Hop, R. Kelly's motion for a new bail hearing has been granted. Now, Stephen Greenberg, who's the attorney for R. Kelly, filed a motion on R. Kelly's behalf, pretty much denying he was a flight risk and everything. And they did grant R. Kelly this motion so he can have this bail. Now, what this means is that he'll go in front of the judge, and, you know, if they assign him a bail, he can pay and be released with certain restrictions, as opposed to staying in there and fight this from behind the wall. He'll be able to at least have an opportunity to fight, you know, from outside the wall. Do you see R. Kelly as being a flight risk, and how do you feel about the judge granting his bail hearing?
You know, this R. Kelly situation is very, we've hit it pretty hard. You know what I mean? 2019.
Yes, sir.
Explained our opinion, got some backlash, got some people who support it. This is one of those situations where you're not going to please everybody. Everybody's going to have a difference of opinion, and that opinion is going to be very strong. So when I sit here and I think of whether or not it's justified that he gets out on bail while waiting his trial and things like that, it's like, why wouldn't he want to spend that at home? Why wouldn't he be allowed to spend that at home while things get in order to trial? And then if he's found guilty, he gets sent to jail and take it from there. Mm-hmm. But then his lawyer promises that he won't contact Myers or use internet and social media will be kept to a minimum. Why the hell does I understand it because of the sensitivity of the situation, but the fact that I get to read that his lawyer has to promise, and in big bold letters it says promise, that R. Kelly won't talk to minors. God damn, is that a problem, artist? That's why we're sitting in this situation. So in that in itself, kind of makes him a flight risk, because if that's an issue of his and he could do it again, then wouldn't that warrant? It's one of them situations. I battle with it, dog. I do.
I know. I think that is one of those things you have to just state the obvious, because when they're trying, I'm sure they've been trying for a while to get a bail for him. These are some of the things that's probably coming up. They think that he'd be a flight risk, and they don't want him having, you know, contact with this and that person, talking to the media or whatever like this. And what happens is, like, the lawyer just states that up there, like almost like when you're telling your parents back in the day, like, I'm going out. Yeah, I'm not going to, Mom, I'll be home by 11. I'm not going to hang with this person. It's the same type of thing, and they just putting it out there. So if the judge looks over it, then it's like, okay, all right, man, come on, we'll let you do this. So I think that he will actually be granted a bail. You know, maybe it's wishful thinking. I think that he will have it, probably be high, and whether he can make it or not, we'll see at the time. But I think that everyone should have a opportunity to fight, not from behind the wall, but outside the wall. And like you said, once they're convicted and they go through the due process, you know, and then you can take them, you know, do whatever you're going to do. Because look at the OJ situation. Yeah. This is a guy who everybody thought was guilty. Right. We thought he did it. There was so much evidence. But when the verdict came in, he was not guilty. So I don't know. I wasn't there for the R. Kelly thing. I know there's overwhelming evidence against him. But until we go through the trial, I don't want to sit up here and condemn the guy like, oh, I know 100% that he did all the stuff that they're saying that he did. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
I forgot what I was going to ask you a question in regards to his lawyer and his legal team, but I forgot what I was going to say as far as R. Kelly is concerned. Yeah, like you said, man, hopefully. No. This is what I wanted to clarify for the people. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Bail hearing does not equate him getting out on bail. He's going to sit in front of a judge
to see if he can get a bail
and
to get out.
And the judge is going to sit back and look at all these things and deem whether or not he's a flight risk. And this is why the lawyers promised him, just for the people to get clarity, because I needed a little clarity when you. All right, I got you. All right, we'll see.
Yeah,
Vic, You're a young boy. For the people that don't know, Vic is 21 years old.
Yes, sir.
So his parents probably listen to R. Kelly. Put it that way. What do you think about R. Kelly? You think anything about R. Kelly? Is R. Kelly even in your thought process?
Not at all. Not right now.
You hear what's going on with the case and things like that. What do you think about it?
I mean, there's a lot of evidence. So I just feel like
guilty.
Yeah.
He ain't even want to say it, but he was just looking in his eye like, dog.
A lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel like that he's definitely guilty. And you know, again, I just got to give it the benefit of the doubt to just wait. Even though I may think something in my mind like, oh yeah, but I just want to wait and see what happens before I just say, all right, throw this dude away.
The terrible thing is we've been so just stabbed in the back when it comes to this legal system that no matter what the verdict is or the outcome, where it's going to be something where it's going to be some conflict or something like that. If he's found guilty, there was something out against R. Kelly. If he's found innocent, then it's just always something. I don't know if a verdict is even going to justify what he did. Who knows?
What's your gut feeling what happened goes down with R. Kelly? Guilty or he walks?
He
walked the first time.
My gut feeling is exactly what it was when we talked about it on the old set, probably last March.
Yeah.
They're talking about giving him bail.
He gonna get bail, but this is a man that got off from the feds once.
He beat him.
This don't happen. We sat in the Fed case. They don't play fair. His charges and what he was being accused of are very serious. They had tape. They had all kind of stuff. You would think there was no way in hell this man would get off, and he got off. For that reason, I put OJ back into it. They ain't letting him go again. I don't care how strong the defense is. I don't care how much they negate anything the prosecution throws at him. I think that a judge is going to stare at him in Fed case number 2 and go, not this time. Whether or not that's justified or not, I feel like that's what's going to happen. I felt like that then. I feel like that now. And
what about a jury? You think a jury? What you think people want anonymously convicting?
Yeah. I don't think there's a jury that you could throw up there. You throw black women up there, they're not having it. Black men.
So you think that black women, you think they will be more favorable or not to R. Kelly at this point?
Not.
Black women are the people that's coming to see him, though, in a lot of these cases, too.
You're 100% correct. And all I could go off is the vibe in my demographic of females that anytime we put up a video and I would happen to feel the energy, and if we sided just a tad bit, it smelled like we was siding a tad bit with R, they was on us. They was on us. So I just think that they look at him and they look at the documentary on Lifetime. They hear these young ladies' testimonies. They hear the mothers. They can envision their daughters being in the situation. I think they look at him as a monster. I don't think he stands a chance. White men and white women, it just goes for what it is.
Oh man, yeah. Next. Oh man.
Next.
Man. Yes, sir. But you're tuned into the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast, man. If you're listening to this and you're loving the content, smash that like button for us right now. And if you get an opportunity, don't forget to share this video with a friend or family member like now Sam and Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks is popping fly, coming out saying like, look, he can body anybody, and he's calling out battle rappers. Sam, you got that queued up for?
Yes, sir, I do. Now, Lloyd Banks was on Twitter. I guess he was talking back and forth with some people. And let me see where this joint started at. Okay, yeah. Started at 12:22. And I'm trying to time this out right. All right, so somebody on Twitter, sharing a ball smoke, wet food stamp, said, at Lloyd Banks, would you battle on URL for the bag? I watched at Matt Hoffa Expert Opinion Show when they mentioned you. What do you think? And then somebody said, it's too much material that could be used against you. Laugh out loud. You get cooked. Lloyd Banks said, nobody in the world cooking the kid. Oh, God, we talked about it in the pre-production meeting. We watched URL. We've been seeing Cassidy do his thing on URL. And we've seen the aftermath of that. We've seen Joe Budden do his thing. We've heard rappers kind of sneak and threaten the chance. Drake and some other rappers getting into that arena. You think Lloyd Banks stands a chance in the URL arena or any battle rap arena for that matter?
Not at all.
Shit.
Not at all. Not,
oh God,
not at all. Okay. Not at all. I think it's delusional talk. And I just don't think it can happen. And we've seen the majority of the guys who came out, got their heads chopped.
Yeah.
You look at Cassidy, which I love him, one of my favorite guys of all time when it comes to battle rappers and rappers in general. But I think his last couple of battles, he took it to the chin with those battles. I think Goods got him. And then my man Arsenal got him up there in Philly. So yeah, it's the same thing. Even with Joe Buttons, he came in and the dude gave him body work.
Yeah, hollowed down,
embarrassed him. So I don't see him. Lloyd Banks doing anything. Now, do people want to see it? I'm sure they'll pay to see it, but I don't think it'd be a good look if he goes in there and gets dismantled. I don't think it'd be a good look at all for his career.
I think Lloyd Banks has the bars to do it. My only thing is, are you going to go ahead and change that gear that you're going to need to change from the booth to that arena and turn it up? Now, Joe did a better job than Cass, but Joe didn't do it. He wasn't believable enough. The crowd was like, nah.
Wow.
And Cass wasn't believable at all. So could Lloyd Banks, a real laid back, lyrical, punchlining, killer kind of rapper, turn the gear up enough to battle like ours, to battle like the Hitman, Hollow the Don, Sue Surf, Goods? I would love to see it as any other rapper and hope that he wouldn't get cooked.
Did he stand a chance, man?
Nah.
Damn. That's why he went ahead.
And I don't. And you don't do what Cassidy did. Don't go back and try to dissect bar for bar. Did you win the battle?
Yeah.
I don't care how many splits you could do, nigga. Did you do the fucking the double triple swirl at homeboy? You got to put on the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you put on the show, if you could do it, I think your bars can match bars and you'd have a chance. But I would have to see that.
Yeah. I think it's all, definitely talk at this point. But again, would definitely pay to watch that if he ever hopped in the ring.
100%.
And I'm not saying I don't like Lloyd Banks. I think he's a great rapper, but I just don't think he stands a chance in that arena. Now, prove us wrong.
Lloyd Banks is my favorite rapper in G Unit in the day and age where G Unit was the shit with 50, Game, Buck, Tony Yayo, and Banks.
Right.
I rock with Banks heavy. I rock with all his albums. I would love to see him do something because we talked about him a little while ago, maybe like last year, in regards to if people even checking for him anymore. And I think we had to get harsh in that. And that just sucks because I rock with Lloyd Banks, but this is in a day and age where it's different and you got to seek attention more so than look for substance in your music. And I want to see him get back. So if it's in battle rap, let's do it.
You checking for Lloyd Banks, Vic?
Nah.
Damn. That's what I saw. His face like, nah.
He said nah.
But I mean, different demographic. You like it?
I fuck with him.
Yeah, he's definitely fire. Definitely.
Lloyd Banks.
Lloyd. He still with G Unit? Like,
him and 50 beefing too.
I know.
50 gonna be the new Diddy. I know they don't like each other, but
yeah.
And I think 50 paid his artist though.
Yeah, you never heard about nothing like that.
Word.
Definitely. But yeah, man, that's all we got actually on a schedule here today.
Little light one.
Yeah, a little light one today, man. We'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna get it in like we always do, and give y'all a full scale show, tomorrow. But yeah, man, another great show. Hip Hop Uncensored Podcast, episode 313 is in the books. We hope that you enjoyed the program today. 314 will be tomorrow, man. And that's all I got over here.
Yeah, man. We got Valentine's Day tomorrow. Hopefully y'all doing some stuff for y'all ladies.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, man. And I don't want to hear, we don't celebrate that shit. Yeah, but your woman does. So what y'all doing? Okay, what y'all say, man? We got a great week coming up next week, man. We lined up like crazy. We got events Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
Got an interview Friday. Yeah. Something going on Thursday and Saturday, man. We'll keep y'all posted.
Yeah.
A little earlier in the week next week of what we got going on, man. But I'm excited. Got episode 314 tomorrow, 313 in the books. Got our man Vic behind the camera.
Yes,
the new intern. Foulmouth Angel on the camera. Brother O Guy, CEO Hip Hop Censored. Hip Hop Uncensored. Across from me, Sam Ant, Viral Hip Hop News. We had a Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. Yeah. Over and out.
Peace. Hit that like button, niggas.